So we can admit this looks bad.
This does not look great. That is a bitch who looks unimpressed off the gate.
Out the gate as well.
Off the bat.
Off the bat, out the gate. 100%.
Winnie the Pooh is so funny.
It's not inaccurate. It's very Winnie the Pooh. Who is the beef going to be between?
Right.
That's the question, right? All right, so we're going to be reacting to and talking about the first episode of season 2 of Beef. We both watched the first season.
Yeah.
Loved it, but this is a totally different cast. This is a different story. I don't even know if it takes place in the same universe. I don't know if it's going to like cross over or what the deal is.
Yeah, I'm curious about that actually.
No idea where this is going. We did finish the first episode, so spoiler alert. If you have not seen the first episode of season 2 of Beef, maybe don't watch this video because that's all we're going to talk about and we're going to spoil the whole fucking thing. Right. So strap in for that. Let's just kind of take it moment by moment and we'll talk about like each little beat of the first episode.
Sounds good. All
right, let's do that. So we start the episode off with Josh and Lindsay, which we're going to get into the cast later and talk about how great so far everybody in this show is. Mm. Like, I'm really impressed. Some of these people we knew, some of these people we did not really know actor-wise. Right. Your favorite actor of all time from your favorite TV show, Moon Knight, is in this. She loved Moon Knight, guys. She's a big fan of that. But, man, this whole vibe, can I just get really quick and we just keep this brief, but like, you kind of grew up around money and golf courses and stuff like that. I had never been around like a country club or a golf course or like anything like this when I was growing up. That was like not the energy. Mm-hmm. I feel like you kind of grew up in this culture. Like even if you weren't quite as like affluent and going to these places, this group of people is not like a million miles away from the vibe.
Yeah, that's true.
This feels very foreign to me. This, like, it's a TV show. This feels like a TV show. I don't know anybody like this, really. So it feels very like fish out of water when I watch it. I feel like I'm sneaking behind some kind of thing and getting into it. So we start with these two folks. We got Josh and Lindsay here. Josh runs this country club. They're having like a fundraiser event. And already my question is like, who is the beef going to be between?
Right.
That's the question, right? Because you're like, the way that it starts, it doesn't really make it obvious of like who's going to end up fighting. So they're having this fundraiser. Right. They're getting along. Everything's great. They're like happy couple and everything's fine.
Right.
Great. Then what happens?
Look at that view.
I know. Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow.
What a place. We would never. So then we meet Austin and Ashley, who is like this young couple that like work at the country club.
Yeah.
They work there literally like picking up trash and like groundskeeping, like, and they're so obviously younger. They have a completely different energy and they also seem to be like very much in love. So like everything seems fine.
Very head over heels.
Yeah, it's super cute. And they're preparing for like someone who's coming to like buy the club or they already bought the club or there's some big, rich, fancy, they mentioned Korean lady who's coming to town and they got to get everything, quote, spotless because you know how the Koreans like it. They like it.
Koreans love it spotless.
Spotless. Is that's accurate? They're not just stereotyping.
That's accurate. That's definitely accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we get into that, and then they find out that Josh left his wallet.
Right.
And so they task Austin here, hot boy, to like go to Josh and Lindsay's house and give the wallet back. Okay, this is where the story starts to actually get interesting because we get these two on a tense ride home, and then they get home and they immediately start screaming at each other. We're meant to believe these two fight like this all the time. And what we saw at the club, bullshit. That's not how they really are, right? All right, so hot boy and hot girl Young hot boy and young hot girl show up to the house. They're checking out the house from outside, having a very like, man, must be nice to be super loaded and stuff like that. And they have no idea what's going on inside. Then they hear the noise as they're approaching.
Right.
And they're like, whoa, what's going on? This sounds like a huge, maybe possibly abusive moment that we're about to encounter.
Mm-hmm.
What they choose to do, spoiler alert, because I already said that at the beginning of the video, is they decide to approach the moment, go into the house and up to, well, they don't go in, but they try to go up to it. They go up to the window and look inside and they film it, which is like the big crux of the show and becomes like the whole conflict, right? Okay. So the couple approaches the house. They hear the argument happening on the inside. And they're, like we said, they get out the phone and they start filming it. And this becomes the whole thing. I think, so in season 1, Allie and Steven's characters, whose names I cannot remember their characters' names, but Allie Wong and Steven Yeun, they like get in a road rage incident and one of them almost hits the other one on the road.
Right. And
that's like, and then they start chasing each other. That's the whole thing. That turns into the whole season, right?
Right.
This is that moment. Mm-hmm. This is the moment where it all changes. So they decide to approach this house and film it because they think he's beating his wife.
Right.
So we can admit this looks bad.
This does not look great. He's the one holding the golf club. She looks terrified.
This is not indicative of what was happening. You know what I mean? Like
right.
if this is what they see, they don't really get the right impression of what the fight was like. But does that matter? Because like, yeah, it looks like he's about to swing a golf club and hit her. That's not great. But they're not wrong to look at this and be like, oh, no, this is a violent domestic moment. It was. They just didn't get to the point of actually hitting each other yet.
Right.
It's not to be assumed that if they had just been able to keep going that no one was going to get hit. She was breaking stuff with the golf club. They're pulling on each other. He takes it away. It's not to say that they weren't going to hit each other. Someone might have hit somebody. They just didn't get to it yet, right?
Yeah.
Yo, and then they just book it. Okay. If it was me and you, if we were these two, not the married ones, if we were these two, and you were like, let's film it, I would have been like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
No way am I going to do that. You're like, let's get more involved and go up to the house. I'm like, no, let's not do that. I would have already been this version. Bye. This is crazy. The last thing I want to do, and also, you know, I'm not 21 or whatever. I'm in my late 30s, so maybe that's why. I'm like, I would never want to get more involved in this.
Right.
I would struggle to call the police. I'd be like, hey, man, we don't know what's going on in there. They could be role playing, you know?
I would not film personally. Oof. Just the idea of like doing that makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, so they get away. Then we get our title lock up here where it says beef, and then the episode title, all the things we're never going to have.
Mm.
And we have this, I think, was it like Renaissance painting? I don't know my art history well enough.
Yeah, that does look Renaissance.
Let's say.
Oof.
Yeah, so immediately what I think is, man, this is brutal. What I love about watching shows like this, see, a lot of people watch reality TV because it makes them feel better about themselves. They're like, I want to watch Real Housewives or whatever and be like, wow, that's toxic. I'm not like that. Like, that's what that vibe is. I get that more out of stuff like this because I know that the reality TV stuff is kind of produced and not actually real. And I know this is like well acted by people and well written. Okay, so first of all, I'm loving what they're doing with the like text on screen.
Yeah, me
stuff.
too.
I think that is really great, and I like when shows do that stuff. I feel like sometimes it can get gratuitous, but this show's doing a really good job of like punctuating the moment and letting you see what's really going on, because we live so much on our phones, and there's this whole extra layer happening in people's lives that we don't get to see this
Right.
in real life. Like when someone's like, oh yeah, totally. And then they're over there and you're like, what the fuck? What are you saying over there?
Right.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
And this show is giving us like full transparency on the multiple layers, which I think is great. So basically, he goes to work to try to subtly intimidate her and make it clear that like, hey, we're cool, right? You're not going to show that to anybody because that would be a problem for you and a problem for me and a problem for everybody. So please don't do that, Ashley.
Right.
And she's being paranoid about it, except that she's totally right about what's going on. Okay, so she's living in her pillow world, right?
Right.
And trying to figure out which pillow, because that's the other thing. I guess it's like their house, they're trying to turn into a bed and breakfast, which is confusing to me. Like the back house or something is going to be a bed and breakfast. They're still going to live there, or they're going to turn it into a bed and breakfast and then move out. Or it's like, I don't know.
It's been in the works for years.
Yeah, but it's this ongoing project that hasn't gotten finished. She can't decide between pillows. And I guess she's an interior decorator. That's like her whole thing. He shows up, Captain Save-A-Ho. Okay. Which he's like, yo, we saw what was up. He was trying to beat you with the 9-iron and stuff like that. And don't even worry about it, girl, because
we got you.
We got you. Mm-hmm. We got you. We're gonna take you to a battered woman shelter with the video, and they're gonna throw this piece of shit in jail. So don't even worry about it. We got you. And she's like, how old are you? How long have you been with your little your little young lady? And immediately is like, you don't understand marriage. She does a lot of this, if I remember correctly. I might be making that up, but I feel like she does this a lot. And she's like very up on her pedestal and pushes away his help.
Not only that, but she plants a seed of like, you might want to watch out. She
gaslights him about like, if you're not fighting in your relationship, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Which I guess you and I, we're having trouble too, huh?
We're having problems, man.
Yeah, because we don't fight at all. More mind games on the golf course. Josh comes up to Ashley and is like, so you're trying to keep your job? Yeah. Do you not want to make believe? People come here to make believe.
Make believe.
They want to come here to make believe. They want discretion. And we look for discretion here. Are you willing to have some fun and do some discretion and make believe? Or you want to get the fuck
and
out?
Exclusivity.
Yeah. $300,000 initiation fee for the golf place. For golf and tennis courts and White Claws.
That is banana sandwich.
Okay. And so now what they've alluded to this whole episode is we find out that 안녕하세요. You call every old woman a grandma. So Korean grandma is in town. She bought this whole place and she's got a husband that she mentions at one point. Mm-hmm. So it's like her and her husband have bought this place. It's done. It's not like they're thinking of buying it. These people are trying to sell it to them. They bought it. They have new owners. And the big issue is Lindsay, who is the interior decorator of this place, is really hoping that everything's perfect and that the Korean people like it. And that's a little misguided.
Right.
And tell me really quick again, because I don't know. Who is this lady who plays the grandma?
That is a bitch who looks unimpressed off the gate.
Out the gate as well.
Off the bat.
Off the bat, out the gate. 100%.
This is an amazing actress. Her name is Youn Yuh-jung. And she is someone I grew up watching all the Korean dramas, very dynamic. She can play like a really sweet grandma or like a really judgmental, just kind of typical Korean mom.
Didn't you say she won an Oscar for something?
Yeah, she did. She won in the movie Minari.
What is that movie? That's a Korean movie?
Yeah.
Okay. But a Korean movie they released in America. She won an Oscar for it.
I would say Korean American movie.
Oh, okay. Got
Yeah.
it. Like Parasite.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So far, she's pretty good in this. I don't know. She hasn't done much yet, but I'm excited to see her in it. They're very much setting her up as like everybody's so tense around her, and it's such a moment. One of my favorite moments in this episode is seeing Lindsay's character punished by this woman's disappointment.
It's great. Yeah.
So they bring this older Korean woman inside the country club that Lindsay's decorated, and Lindsay starts immediately bragging about how old British cottage this place is. She's like, it's from when I was young and British, and that's very British and cottagey and vintage and old. And what is it? The translator's like, she says it's very colonial. And she's like, thank you. And she's like, yeah, she doesn't like colonial. I love this because I feel like one of the things that I really enjoy when I watch TV shows is, and this is, I almost feel bad about this because I feel like this is like Schadenfreude or something. Like it's like I'm enjoying someone suffering. But it's like when naive people are punished for their naivete, I kind of get a little jolly off of that because I like the idea that this British lady thinks that this old Korean woman is going to get down with like vintage colonial British cottage vibe. Like, why would she like this? If you're an interior designer and that's your thing, other than just picking your favorite stuff, you'd think you'd have a little bit of knowledge about different cultures and like, oh, this is from this time period. Like you'd know your shit.
Right.
And if I'm a white dude from Texas born in the 80s and I could have guessed that this old Korean lady is not going to think this is cool. She's either going to like throwback Korean stuff, like Asian style, or she's going to want it, like a lot of Korean people do, super modern and minimalist and clean and white and bright and nothing anywhere. Like those are like the two Korean styles. Am I wrong, Korean wife?
It's pretty accurate.
Right?
Yeah.
It's one or the other. Either you really lean into, new soul and you do the Korean thing where you've got, specific Asian style, or it's like an Apple store. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. And I think this is a great example of Lindsay living in her own world.
Right.
She's very self-absorbed.
Right.
And she's like, of course they're going to keep my design.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't even think twice that they would completely hate it.
She's overly focused on the quality of the thing she's picked. It never even occurs to her that this person's not going to like what she picked.
Right.
It's like about whether or not it's clean or exactly the right shade of white or green. It's not about like, oh no, this whole British thing that you're clearly doing where it looks like, I don't know, like Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like A.A. Milne storybook shit.
Yeah. And I love how the translator, she doesn't translate sometimes because she's like, it's not even worth it.
Yeah. Specifically, she's like, what are they saying? She's like, she's not saying anything interesting. Don't worry about it.
Which I found so funny.
I do the same thing. Like when a conversation's happening and someone else is like, what did they say? I'm like, nobody cares. Just forget about it. That's fine. Lindsay is heartbroken that the Korean grandma does not enjoy her Winnie the Pooh style country club.
Winnie the Pooh is so funny.
It's not inaccurate. It's very Winnie the Pooh. I don't.
It's giving Winnie the Pooh nursery vibes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, absolutely. It's like storybook. It's very like fairy tale storybook energy.
Totally Korean vibe.
Yeah, it makes no sense that this Korean lady would like that.
I am curious what they're going to change it to, though.
I think I described it earlier.
I'd be shocked if it's something totally different. We'll see.
Probably 80s neon throwback. If I were to guess,
like all black walls with white furniture,
with like skulls and like things on fire and stuff like that. Turns out Imani is very like heavy metal, dude. She's like trying to like some incense, dude. Like some people like this.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be the energy. Okay, so there's this subplot happening where Ashley has like a health issue and this doctor who's kind of direct. He's pretty direct and insensitive. He's like, so basically you got a problem and it's in your lady stuff and you're going to need some help. You're probably not going to be able to have any kids. You're probably going to need surgery pretty soon or you'll, let me check my form, die. And so you're going to want to go ahead and get that surgery and don't think about having any kids. Did you have any questions?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Thank you. I made the scene a lot shorter. So you're welcome, everybody.
Oh,
this is sad.
This is really sad.
So Ashley hits up her dad, who has like, I think it's also her stepmom.
Seems like it, yeah.
Like she tries to FaceTime her dad to be like, by the way, I'm terribly sick. I have no health insurance. I need surgery. And he's like busy watching a football game with the rest of his family. And rather than be like, hey, can you stop at the game and go in the other room for like 2 minutes so I can tell you this important thing? Ashley is like, nah, don't even trip about it. It's fine. Just watch the game. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited to find out more about why this family sucks so much, because it's weird. This is like a typical white family that like seems nice, and in ways that they don't even maybe realize they're terrible. So we'll see why. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
But she chooses not to tell them. And then she chooses not to really tell Austin until it really breaks down and becomes a problem. So obviously it was mentioned in the fight, but Oscar Isaac and his wife don't bone anymore, which is too bad. That's part of the problem of why they're so unhappy, because you got to bone when you're married. The boning is important, right? You agree?
Right.
Good. I do want to say one thing about this scene, though, and I don't want to invade his privacy too much here. But he is doing it on camera, so he knows. Who is still getting man juice on their laptop? What kind, like, get a system together, dude. What? That is some 19-year-old amateur hour, absolutely disgraceful behavior. I'm not in love with this Josh guy, but my number one criticism of him from this whole episode is the fact that he gets it on the laptop and then has to wipe it off because he's sloppy boy. And I think that could be indicative of how much he's not laying it down with Lindsay. Like, if you can't even aim it right on yourself, you know, you're definitely not shooting your shot on your wife or in your, or whatever their deal is. Let's move on. So yeah, Lindsay is like texting different dudes, tennis pros and different stuff. Do we think she's already cheating or has cheated or is going to cheat more? She's thinking about cheating, but hasn't done it yet.
Yeah. I think she's emotionally cheating.
That's a thing?
I think so.
You think emotionally cheating is the thing?
Well, I think if you're like entertaining the idea of meeting up with someone and wanting it to lead somewhere, yeah.
I feel like it's okay. I would call it like theoretical cheating. Emotionally cheating is interesting because when you say emotionally cheating, it's like you're already in trouble for doing the thing to a degree. And it's like you haven't done anything yet. But the fact that you're entertaining it is its own transgression. I don't know. It's weird. It was a semantic conversation. Maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, dude. I love this. So this man, this young cat is having issues in his relationship and he's curious why his girl is not telling him what's really going on. So, of course, in order to get solutions to this, he goes to Reddit. Dude, okay. If you're watching this, which it's our first episode, so you're probably not. But if you're watching this, please don't go to Reddit to solve any problem in your life. That is like going to a high school cafeteria looking for answers, dude. It is not the place to try to find out. And of course, he gets nothing but bad information.
Right. While we're at it, Reddit and ChatGPT.
You put them in the same boat?
Yeah.
Both bad places to ask for advice.
Specifically relationship advice. Okay.
Why is ChatGPT a bad place for advice? Because obviously Reddit is humans. These are other stupid humans, and Reddit seems to have an algorithm that promotes the dumbest people.
Yeah.
But ChatGPT is a robot, so why is it a bad robot to ask for advice?
I think it's problematic because ChatGPT it's always generating more stuff, and it eventually learns how you talk. And so it's going to start validating you. It's just going to enable your shit, and it's not going to help. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, note taken. So she finally breaks down. She tells him what's going on. She's like, I have this medical problem. We can't have a baby probably, but I definitely have to get this surgery. It's a huge issue. They get into this spiral conversation where they start blaming capitalism and rich people for the fact that they're unhappy. Right. It sounds like they're headed towards, we blackmail this rich couple because we have this video. Yeah, so this is how this breaks down. Austin makes the argument the rich people are the problem, but then he kind of swings to the solution of like, we should vote and we should like, I was looking into antitrust laws and stuff like that. Right. So he's like got the right problem, but not really the solution. Her brain gets cooking and she's like, we have this video of this.
He's the problem.
And Josh is the problem because he's an abuser. And so maybe the solution is I'm assuming they're going to blackmail him, right? But that's kind of the cliffhanger of the episode.
Yep.
So they show up at their house with like, what is it? Like cookies or something?
Pie.
They've got some kind of treat and maybe like a bottle of wine or something like that. And they're like, hey, what's up, dude? We just thought we'd like hang out.
Do they just pop by every night now?
Right? They're like, we just thought we'd come hang out. You know, do you guys have a glass of wine you want to spill? I mean, drink together? You guys want to play golf with each other's faces? So we're left on the cliffhanger of them showing up at their house. Unannounced. While their marriage is in shambles. And we're assuming that they're going to sit down for dinner. And she's going to be like, so how about this little video becomes a little problem in your lives? Or you pay for my surgery and buy us a house or whatever. Right? I think that's what we're expecting for episode 2.
I think so. Something like that.
Pretty good, dude. Pretty good episode.
Great premiere episode.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
I just want to know more about this Korean family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like you're most excited for how they're going to redecorate the country club, which is not really what this show's about.
No, that's not what I'm most excited about.
I feel like that's what you're most excited about.
I'm curious about it.
Let's find out about the beef.
Let's do it.